Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing the Rakdos kind of sack, mull, mill, self, discard, shenanigans pile. I don't really know how other to explain it other than that, but it does revolve around a couple of cards, one being Moonshadow, which is an awesome mythic from Lorwyn. This has 6 negative counters on it when it enters. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put in your graveyard from anywhere, you get a counter off of that, so it goes up in power, kind of like a Death Shadow feeling card. If you've ever played that in Modern, you know, you lower your life to make it larger. This, you lower the kind of cards in your hand, oftentimes using a Iron Shield Elf, which just allows you to discard a card and tap it, gains indestructible, which can help you against a lot of board wipe decks as well. It's a very underrated card here at a 3/1. And with that, you get cards like Bloodghast, where you discard it and then you play a land and it gets a ton of value, or Monument, where you get to discard a lot of stuff and get a ton of value. You'll see even a loop in this kind of few matches that we show where we discard this after attacking. So we attack with the Iron Shield, we discard this is Carnage, but we discard and pay its mayhem cost, bring it back, but we also have discarded Leash, so or Alicia, so this gets discarded, comes back, then brings back Alicia because we attack this turn. If we have like a Fear Emissary now or something in our graveyard, we can bring it back, or an NT or a Moonshadow that's died on turn 1, or something else maybe we discarded. So you can put a very massive board out very early, even though it'll cost obviously a lot of cards in your hand. But what's better than to play them all on turn 3, right? So if you have a 1, 2, and then on turn 3 you get to discard this. So you have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish mana. No, it's only going to be 2. So you can do 9 mana worth of stuff on your turn 3, which is very good, right? Like, that's a pretty awesome turn. And you can't even get turns where, like, you play a Monument, you discard, make a treasure, and then kind of go that route with it and do some other weird things. So with that, we're going to go ahead and dive into the games and see how they go. I almost didn't ready my mic. Ready, I guess. Maybe a little less ready, but get in there, buddy. You don't mean that, bro. I don't want to pick it back up. Okay. Mono blue? What a felon, bro. Get in there, buddy. Okay. See? You have another bounce spell? Bruh. What? What are we on? Does mono blue get our spells cast? That's crazy work. Here, I guess. Either. I would assume demo field or this is holding priority. Well, it can't even be that. So, I don't know. A Monument is going to be a way that we can win this game, but will we find one? The world may never know. I have a sneaky suspicion that my opponent's going to play Aetherize, which is brutal. Let's go to combat. They play it, I guess. Sure, fair enough. I want to have Bitter Triumph up and a counter spell to do it, so I guess we play land here. Bring this back. Of course. I could go into... I don't know. If they have white in their deck, then they got me, I guess. They have white in the deck, they will get me. Sure. Mono blue, maybe. We don't really know. Feels like there's supposed to be another color in this deck, but Really? Okay. Combat. And again, I do think Aetherize is an option here. So I am just going to play it a little bit careful. I don't want to get completely blown out here. I'm going to make it like the most annoying creature, I think. Ooh. Bad card to hit. I suppose. What? Sure, I guess. These lands, I honestly don't even know if I care about. I think I rather just get this down now. I have so many lands in play, it just doesn't really matter. But I've had 4 bounce spells and a Consult the Star charge cast against me. You know, like what a wild experience. This could be a hard counter spell, so we're not going to do anything. We're just going to attack. Obviously, we'll miss out on the discard here. But if they Aetherize me, they Aetherize me. It does give me access to play like Monument, Fear, pitching the Bloodghast. I didn't learn my lesson. Don't worry about it. Am I getting Aetherized this time? Oh. Okay. Sure. Do I just wait on this? I don't feel like I have a reason to play it. And the only thing they would have is like counter magic, right? Like a negate or something that I feel. Well, that's a really... So we just made that worthless. Now, obviously, they get to draw here, which could cause a lot of problems. They also got rid of a Spell Pierce. Mono blue. Do nothing. Okay. I just... What was that? Am I in the wrong for not knowing what my opponent was on? Like, what was that? Do I want to hold this up? Maybe, maybe not. I know we could play Fear and do this, but honestly... How do I beat Kona in time? I probably just don't, right? Most of the time here. Probably just dead to a Kona, which sucks, but it just is what it is. I got a land in the yard. Drawing more lands. Here. This has to attack to get the raid. So, yeah, I could just be dead next turn unless I rip a... The only out I have is to rip a Bitter Triumph. That's it. Or they just don't have it, right? Like, might just get cooked. It's a tough choice at least, so that makes me a little bit happier. Because when it's not a tough choice is when, you know, you're in the dirt, right? Discard to hand size. There goes... Oh! The rip. Play a Moonshadow. They're not going to have counterspell here, obviously, right? So we just don't have to worry about it. Instant. Yeah, this is destroy with mana value 2 or less. Sure. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, we're just gonna be missing here. Just going to be missing here. Unfortunate. If they have another one, they have another one, right? Like, it's just over. Yep. I mean, if we get them to that point where we're so close to winning, but we lose, I'm not crazy, right? Even if I blight. Yeah, we're just cooked. Oh, they had it. So, I mean, it is what it is. If they have 2 Konas, then I guess I'll lose. I don't know. You know? It is what it is. Here. Probably NT do this regardless, I think. Take a look, brother. My hand's impressive. Hand's impressive. I mean, it's NT here. I don't even think it's a close choice. Because NT's the only one that lets me discard willingly. Or, like, not willingly, I guess, but whenever I really want. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense kind of too, right? We're going to lose our value here, but that's okay. You definitely want Bloodghast in the yard. And I'm down to just make my creature a bit larger. Put a little pressure on. Don't let them get quite there. This also goes to 4, which makes the red-green one not able to remove it. Here, I think the multicolored land is better. They said boomerang basics, please. So now they can cast the 1 card, the Mind Bitten, if you would, and they can do blue, blue, black, black. And so they can bounce and do it. If you, a tip if you've never played it before, if you put it on the stack, it will ask you both. Oh, I guess not this, right? That won't ask you. And because they had a cavern on elemental, they actually couldn't do it. So, sure. That works out really well for us. Bad land here, which is fine. So we definitely go to combat here, right? This does nothing. What do we want to put this on? Probably want to make Moonshadow large, considering it's going unblocked here. Could have did it on Mako, I guess. You take NT out, sure. Down to 2. So if I go here, it's pretty good. I could play here. Then it would bring it back, right? Yeah, so we get kind of everything here. Yeah, sick. Sick. For some reason, I thought with the cavern, they were going to get to be able to do both modes, but they didn't name human on it. I'm so used to that deck always naming human, but the way they played out their lands, they went here into, I think, here. So they had to name elemental if they wanted to activate this at all, which totally makes sense. But we end up getting there by just being super aggressive and fast. Very cool. My opponent is first eye, so sure, I guess. Thing is, has menace. Can't stop me. Here. What? Big hit. A strike of 1, if you would. I have no idea how to win this game. The only way I think I have a chance, because I think this is graveyard stuff, is we essentially listen, essentially throat punch our opponent. That's our out. Now how we do that, the world may never know. Here. Wrong card. Actually, is it the wrong card? Right, because I can mayhem it. Yeah. Here. Pass. Oh, no board with me, really. Oh, nice. Now, the bringer is obviously a problem. They have both. Oh, boy. So I have what? 6, 10. Oh, I'm nowhere close. Here, I guess. And we're just gonna fall short, unfortunately. Plus my math's really bad. No! It's just... If that bitter triumph was a permanent, you little rat! If it was a permanent, now we lose to Arden. We lose to Arden. Bro! Oh my! We were right there! Bitter triumph, if you were just another permanent, we would have got there. Brutal, dude. Oh, we love fast mana around here, but we're gonna keep, I guess. We're gonna have to play a tempo behind, which sucks. This is probably technically a throwback, but never been a throwback in my entire life. I'm trolling. Obviously, I'm trolling. Oh, graveyard shenanigans. We're like fine as long as a bringer isn't put in there because we can always answer Arden. So the way to do this is go Mako. Right. Combat. Attack. I guess discard Bloodghast, actually. Not even to land here. Alright, deal, I guess. That tramples over, so we'll take that. Then, do I want this or do I want fear here? It feels like I want as much power on the board as possible, right? Then NT's obviously going to trigger, but okay. Honestly, all those lands can go. Don't really want them. They're in a weird spot here. 2 mana. All to discard 1. I have I keep it a buck, dog. I don't know if that was going to be enough. I was like, I don't know if they discarded the wrong card because they did a Sanctum. Maybe they just didn't find it, right? But with that, we'll take it. Yeah, sure. This hand's actually so sick. This guy pitching this to bring back this is so cool. Now, obviously, we hope to draw like a card that's effective here. Also very good against this. Play here, get a kind of a free block. It's actually such a good block. Our turn is block, pitch, sure. Huh? Could draw, I would say we could draw a mist here, so we want to be actually a little careful. So we go pitch, go pitch. I didn't attack. Brutal, actually. I guess it doesn't matter if I attack or not with my hand. Mayhem here. 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 Go ahead. Oh, there's blue. They tap out again. I don't really have much in terms of like interacting with the board right now. I do play spells like Bitter Triumph and the 1-drop from the new set, Lorwyn. Sure. That's like 5 red mana right there. A lot of mana. They're gonna try to fling this at me. Sure. I only have 1 trillion mana, so... What? Just a remove my stuff situation? No way. What? What? Am I insane? What just happened? It like doubled it and then it died. Hello? Squadron? Nope. Okay, sweet. Here? Yeah, this works, I think. Here? Here? That, I don't know why I didn't attack with my Bloodghast. I'll talk to you guys about that later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's a good blocker. I swear he can do it. He actually can. Well, I lied. If we play the new owl that takes abilities away, it will be a flying lifelinker and may be able to block. It has another ability. I have no idea what it does, but this is where somebody's like, layers, sir, layers. And I'm like, I can't. You're not tricking me with that. Sure. I guess we just see how they block here, right? What? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? It could have Spell Pierce. I could be cooked. I could be cooked on the timeline. So it's weird. We actually let this die. We don't discard here because, well, I guess you're going to go away, right? Well, either way. Here? Here? Go for a draw card? The turn? You'll be dead. I made mistakes. I forgot that this was going to sacrifice. I forgot I didn't play it. Am I dead though? Too expensive, 2 cards? It feels like I'm not. This is flashback for a lot. I mean, they could grow Firebending Student a ton and then do this. Like a wild run on Firebending Student makes 5 mana. So then they could use the 5 mana plus 1 to play this. And then fling it at me and I could die that way. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and discard our Monument to draw an additional card because we might as well do them all. Or they have one in hand. I guess this is the best time. Let's see if we can hit it. Tried our best. Did not succeed. So 4, a little less than good. This 7. Not enough to make this have like flashback card work. So mostly they can hit me for 7 here. And then fling that for 5? It's not enough, right? I feel like I escaped that game. I wish I knew what their last card was, because there was a big, long tank session there. Alright. Alright. Sick here. Go here to here. Playing Inti instead of a Fear. Oh, I guess I can't play either, huh? I guess I go here and just attack for 1. Weird. I felt like getting Moonshadow down made the most sense, but maybe not. What would you like to do? Would you like to do, opponent? Bouncing. Okay. I don't. For a card that had like 0 on it, I feel like bouncing's kind of crazy, but. I could be wrong, but. Sure. Doesn't really matter to us all that much. Let's go Fear here. I'm gonna discard this. We'll get 2. Most likely playing an untapped land here over pretty much anything else, because I want Bitter Triumph available to me. Discard this. He will trigger again. We'll give Inti Trample. Oh, block is kind of crazy to me. Good play here, but again, I want the Bitter Triumph available. Inti's legendary, so not really worried about this guy. I'm worried about other things, which is kind of maybe surprising why they didn't block, but 5 mana, they can do a lot of stuff here. What are you targeting? That's the ramp part? Land instant. Pop this. Brutal times, bro. Okay. Okay. Well, a little part of me feels like I want to get rid of a land with my Fear, but it's got to be Bloodghast, right? So. Here. I could even go Mako here, actually. I could play this on Swamp, which would turn this on. Well, now I want to play Inti. But. Inti. Here. Okay. We're against the anti-fun police. I see. Oh, I guess I'm not doing it this time. Sick. Sick. Day of Judgment. Okay. What's your spell for turn? You played the High Noon, not me. I just want you to know. High Noon was your play, sir. Combat. Uh-huh. All right. Can we find a monument? The world may never know. Board wipe. Sure. Perfect. Here, here, here. Draw. Yeah, that works, I think. Doesn't really matter. So let's play here. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Because of high noon. Duh, dummy. Yeah, play my whole hand. Duh. Whatever, bro. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. E? Line. Here. Choices, choices, choices. Choices, choices, choices. I can't believe I planned out my entire turn and then I was like, oh yeah, it's a high noon. Oh, it's so close. So I would assume a bees is coming next turn. Which sucks, but... No, okay. Alright. Okay. The game, dude. Alright, so I don't really have much to say. This deck does its thing very, very well. And other than that, you are just kind of at the mercy of sometimes of what you play against. So it just goes to show, again, I think that this card is very strong and very underrated. And it just proves itself over and over again that, to me at least, that is a very, very good card. Especially when you get to combo it with something like Bloodghast. If, you know, your content creator, the guy you're watching, could actually play it correctly, that'd be very cool. But other than that, this deck is sweet. I think it's very enjoyable. I also think overall, maybe before I yap my face off, it's like pretty. It's like on average of an expensive deck, right? So you only have 4 mythics, but a lot of rares. I mean, this card is very good right now. Bloodghast is kind of only good if you're doing this type of archetype. This card seems okay. Alicia is also kind of whatever. Like, these are cards I'd be concerned about crafting because of playability elsewhere. NT has always been kind of fine, but Fear of Missing Out is just a really solid card if you're ever playing like these low to the ground red creature decks. Fear of Missing Out always has an opportunity to be in there. Bloodghast oftentimes isn't going to be thrown in a lot of those decks, so do be wary of that. But if you're playing some Moonshadow stuff, and maybe you've been playing maybe something like what Mythic Mike's been playing or something like that, Moonshadow is a card that you can definitely get a hold of and maybe be fine with. But again, in this list, 4 mythics isn't bad, but a lot of rares. So be careful with that. But with that said, I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.